Hey everyone, it's Monday morning, August 4th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella. Since it's Monday, that means it's time to dive into the big market movers for the week ahead. It's going to be a busy one, so let's get straight to it. Before we begin, a quick note, today's episode is sponsored by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. For tailored investment solutions and top-quality mutual funds, visit amf-capital.de. We're still riding the wave of last week's heavy-hitting earnings reports, but the action isn't slowing down. This week, we've got some big names coming in hot with earnings updates. Palantir, AMD, McDonald's, Pfizer, Disney, and Uber are all on deck. That means investors are going to be pretty glued to their screens for the next few days. Now, in the tech space, Palantir kicks things off. There's a lot of buzz around their role in AI and national security contracts. AMD follows with a close-up on how competitive their latest chips really are, especially with Nvidia dominating headlines lately. Then there's Uber, and well, we'll see if higher ride volumes can offset cost pressures and keep that profitability story alive. McDonald's and Disney are adding a consumer flavor to the mix. Mickey Mouse has been busy. Disney's been riding high on strong subscriber growth, while McDonald's is battling softer traffic, especially from middle-income customers. And pharma isn't quiet either. Pfizer, Amgen, Eli Lilly, and Novo Nordisk all report this week. Investors are going to want to see how drug makers are managing both R&D costs and shifting demand, especially with weight loss drugs losing steam for Novo and R&D expenses still hitting Lilly hard. Now, earnings aside, we've got a bunch of fresh economic data coming our way. On Tuesday, we get the latest on the U.S. trade deficit. With tariffs making headlines again, this will give us a better sense of what's actually happening with global trade flows. Then there's factory orders, productivity data, and consumer credit updates. Yeah, that one's key. Why? Because if Americans are spending more on credit, it might point to stress under the surface. Thursday brings jobless claims, and in the background, the Fed is still talking. Mary Daly and Alberto Musalem are both set to speak. And even though the Fed left rates unchanged last week, everyone's looking for clues about what comes next, especially since 2 voting members pushed for cuts. So, all in all, it's a packed week. Earnings, data, tariff noise, Fed signals, buckle up. That's it for today's Capital Markets Quickie. I'll be back tomorrow morning with a brand new episode. Don't forget to subscribe, rate the podcast, and share it with your network. Thanks for tuning in.